Hello, Yushinaka, Sega of America. This is one of your fans, William Ganame speaking. You can call me Bill if you want to. I'm here to show you a lot of my Sonic collection. And it's going to start off with this. I have a lot of Sonic stuffed animals and figurines and stuff. There's Tails, Sonic Knuckles. I don't have a Rouge plush or anything like that. They're pretty expensive nowadays. But I do have a Rouge figure, lucky enough to own them. I even have some Amy and Sonic dolls. Amy's one of my favorite characters. Here's the first Amy that I've gotten. I got her just over 5 years ago. As you can tell, she's pretty worn. I sleep with her every night. Here's Super Sonic Silver. Here's the Sonic 15th anniversary figurine 4 years ago. I was very lucky to have that. Someone over at an EB Games was kind enough to give that to me. And I also have quite a bit of games here. Here's a lot of my PS3 Sonic titles. I got Sega Superstars Tennis, All-Stars Racing, the Sonic 06 game for the PS3, Sonic Unleashed also for the PS3. I also have Sonic Rivals and Sonic Rivals 2 for the PSP. And right here is the Sega Genesis collection also for the PSP. I also have Sonic and the Secret Rings as well as Sonic for the Black Knight for the Wii. And Sonic Rush Adventure, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, Sonic Chronicles. I pre-ordered that. I also have all 3 Sonic Advance titles for the Game Boy Advance, as well as the Sonic Battle, Sonic Pinball Party, and the Sonic X Game Boy Advance video. I really wish they came out with Volume 2, but unfortunately, as I now know, only Volume 1 was released. I got this December of 2004, the Amy and Rouge volleyball game from McDonald's. I was lucky enough because this was actually the one that I wanted. Also have Tiger Electronics Gamecom system, as well as Sonic Jam for it. I know not everyone knows about the Gamecom, but I do. And I got all 7 Sonic titles for the GameCube. Yes, indeed, all 7 of them. And they're in the order that I got them. On the right is Sonic Mega Collection Plus for the PS2. And the original one for the GameCube. And I'm going to show you all my systems here. I do have a GameCube as well as with the Wii. The reason why I keep the GameCube is it has the Game Boy Advance player. I have a PlayStation 2 as well. I also have a PS3. I also do have a Nintendo 64. Don't worry about that. There are no Sonic games for that. But yes, indeed, I do have a Sega Saturn, and I do have a Sega Dreamcast. And here's the reason why I wanted that Sega Dreamcast so badly. Sonic Shuffle. I feel very, very lucky to own it. Very lucky to own a Dreamcast, the Sega Sports Edition. Could matter less. One more thing I want to show you guys is that I'm a huge Sonic fan artist. And I'll show you some of my works. I love Amy. I remember seeing Sonic X Episode 14. I remember that. December 6th of 2003. I remember Amy coming out in that dress, and I just went nuts for her. And I have a feeling Sonic does have some feelings for her. I just can feel it. Here's another Amy dress I did. Hang on. Do this. Here we go. I did this for Sonic's 19th anniversary. Amy told Sonic happy 19th anniversary, and Sonic's like, alright, thanks Amy, come here. And then he gives her a big wet one. Here's an old school style Amy in that dress once again. And more. I decided to add lip color here, right, as you can tell. I'm also a bit of a Giantess fan. I use that action replay to make Amy a Giantess. But you can see here's a normal size Sonic sitting on a big sized Amy. And I know some of you guys have done, you know, the comic books and everything where at times, you know, there's size change involved. If you can involve Amy in size changing, as you know, especially with her in that dress, trust me, I go crazy for it. More Amy Giantess. And I really am a Son Amy fan, but that's really because it doesn't really matter as long as Amy's happy. It can be Sonic, it can be Shadow, it can be Silver. I don't know, who cares? As long as she's happy. I also remember Cosmo from Sonic X. She's also one of my favorite characters as well. I can't prefer her over Amy over Cosmo. This one I did for one of my classes. I was asked to recreate a scene from a movie. Instead, I decided to recreate Cosmo's last scene from Sonic X. When she died, I was really sad. I was crying. It was one of the hardest moments of my life, actually. These characters mean a lot to me, these girls and boys and everything. I have given Cosmo a dress of my own a couple years ago, and I've been drawing in her adult form ever since. Here's a beach outfit I did for her, a Christmas dress I did for her about a year and a half ago, and more Giantess stuff. Here's Cosmo with a normal size Tails. You can see Tails is asleep. I call this one the Gentle Green Giant, based off the Jolly Green Giant. Here's one of my original characters that I made up. Tammy Palos. Margaret Tamara Palos. MTP, just like Miles Tails Prower. Everyone calls her Tammy. Margaret Tamara Palos. I originally intended to make her Tails' girlfriend after Cosmo. I put her on the back burner, and then I revived her, giving her the ability to turn into a Giantess. She can knock out robots and stuff. Spring of 2008, I decided to have lip color be a permanent part of her. And recently I just changed her outfit on Valentine's Day 2009. And here's her current outfit right now. We're in, you know, Rouge. And everyone knows about Rouge. Here's some shoes I gave her. But Rouge actually has a cousin in my viewpoint. And she's very nice. Her name's Russie the Bat. And, you know, Rouge does not get along with Amy or Knuckles. Amy and Knuckles not along with Rouge. But they get along very, very well with Russie. They look up very well to her. I drew Russie as a fox one time. And here's some more of her. Some of my favorite drawings. Now, if you're wondering who this red hedgehog is, it's modeled after me. His name is Berlin Hedgehog. And he has a knack for the girls. You know, Tammy, Russie, as well as Cosmo and Amy. As you can see here. And Berlin, Russie, and Tammy are all part of a team. Sonic Heroes team, Team Europe. Berlin's also part of another team called Team Hope, where Amy and Cosmo are involved. There's Amy in a dress inspired by an outfit from Sonic Chronicles. And I drew Amy, Cosmo, and Tammy in dresses similar to Amy. I did this for my 20th birthday. Cosmo and Tammy giving Berlin 5 kisses. Russie and Tammy giving Berlin a total of 5 there, for a total of 20. And this last one, where Cosmo, Amy, Tammy, and Russie are all part, giving a Berlin a nice kiss here. Well, that's all I wanted to show you guys. Thank you.